Hello everyone and welcome to the Genesis Chiropractic Software's Kickstart program. My name is Dr. Brian Capra. I'm the president and co-founder of Genesis Chiropractic Software, and this is something I'm really excited to introduce to you. Just like you, when I was starting out in practice, I wanted the best technology available to help me build my practice, and it just wasn't available to me within my budget. So in keeping within our mission and our values to help the new practitioners, students that are just graduating, or doctors that are opening their first practice, the Kickstart program is exactly what you can use to help you do just that, which is grow your practice. So what I'm here to do is introduce to you the Genesis Kickstart program, which is a scholarship program for brand new practices. What we're going to do for you is unleash the power of Genesis' #1 practice management and growth software for a fraction of the cost with Kickstart. Because a new practice shouldn't be held back by a tight budget. So what is Kickstart?
Kickstart is a really cool program that we launched at the beginning of the year and that we actually tested out with a few new practices at the end of 2014. Basically what we wanted to do is we wanted to solve a really big problem. A lot of chiropractors are coming out of school, and they're coming out of school and they want to open practices right away. I mean, we're talking about Chris Zano-like practices that are seeing thousands of patients every week, the highest volume clinics in the world. And in order to do something like that, you need a solution that's going to be able to handle that kind of workload, that's going to scale up with you really quickly. Just like with Dr. Chris Zano, who needed something just like that, and Genesis was his solution, new practices needed something like that as well. But they needed it in a way that was really affordable, something that they could implement into their office and still be able to afford their lease, their utilities, new equipment, and all those important things that it takes to build a really great practice. So what we did was we actually created a 3-year program for new practice owners. Basically what it is instead of our standard pricing model, we actually discounted heavily for new practices only. So you've got to be either a brand new practice who hasn't opened or who has just opened. So you've got to be within your first 6 months of practice if you're already open. And you have to have fewer than 200 active patients in your practice. What we do in that situation is we discount our upfront fee all the way to $500. And then we're going to take our monthly fee and drop it all the way to $90 a month. So it's an incredible discount. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to spend the difference on actually building your practice. More marketing, more high-tech equipment in your office, right? Better staff in your office maybe, or different staff in your office. The 3-year model basically goes like this. Your first year with us is going to look like $90 a month. Your second year is going to move to our second tier, which is going to be your $238 per month. And that's still going to be a heavy discount on what we do. But again, it's our way of saying, you know what, you're still on your path to greatness, so let's continue making this as affordable as we can. Once you go into your third year, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at your practice and we're going to do a full practice analysis. Now we've got to take you to our normal pricing structure, the pricing structure that the rest of our family of clients pays. We need to do an analysis so we can figure out in what range of that normal pricing you fall in, so that we can make sure that you're still paying exactly what you should be and not a penny more. Genesis is a really cool program because it allows practices to really get up and running and make sure that they're spending as much of their income on building their practice as possible.
So what this scholarship program gives you is 20+ practice tools starting at just $90 a month. And that's the tools that our highest paying clients get with the most successful clients we have using Genesis. That's what they get for a fraction of the cost. And like I said earlier, when you're an early stage practice, you have it tough. How do you build your practice and your brand without breaking the bank with your technology bills and other fees that you have to incur just to start a practice? So for more than 10 years, Genesis Practice Growth Software has helped practices expand and manage their patient revenue, their retention, and their compliance. Now all the power is available to even the first-time practice owners, and that's Genesis Kickstart. So again, the Genesis Kickstart program offers a 3-year path to success that help you grow with minimal upfront fees. And what's included in that? Dedicated practice success coach and account manager. That is somebody that will meet with you in the beginning of your practice and help you implement all the tools that we use on the most successful practices in the world to help you get the success. With Genesis, it's not a one-time purchase that you buy and then you never hear from us again. We actually have a coach dedicated, a team of coaches that are dedicated to show you how you can improve your practice, meaning your retention, your revenue, and your compliance over time using the tools that we have in the system. So again, this system grows with you. As you can see, we have numerous integrations. We're affiliated with the top organizations in chiropractic. And again, all of those tools are available to you, and we keep on innovating even more for you. Also included is unlimited product and tech support for the lifetime of your membership. So that means within the system, you have all the support you need, phone calls, you have a ticket support system where you can ask a question at any time, as well as all the webinars we produce and the other training materials, all accessible to you. The full breadth of what we have to offer is available to you at a fraction of the cost. Within the system, we have help pages, tutorials, training videos, and quizzes enabling you to learn the platform and certain tasks on your own. Now that also means that as your practice is growing and as you're bringing on new staff members or team members, you can send them to the academy where they can also go through the training that you did when you were learning the system. So you can quickly onboard new team members and help your practice grow for you. Also included as a bonus, Dr. Lona Cook, one of the most successful chiropractors, young chiropractors out there. She's opening multiple practices. She started with Genesis and she also wrote a book, Just Tell Me Where to Start. And that book, when you sign up as a Genesis client in the Kickstart program, that book is a free offer to you. So we like to say we give your startup a helping hand, but let's look at some of the most successful chiropractors in the world and what they have to say about Genesis. Dr. Deed Harrison, CVP President and CEO, Genesis Chiropractic software and billing service is uniquely able to address the needs of my practice and research agenda and the needs of the hundreds of doctors across the world. There is simply nothing else like it in today's EHR market. Dr. Chris Zano, one of the largest practices in the world. With Genesis, I don't have to worry whether or not my business is running smoothly. I can focus on helping my patients. Dr. Charlie Majors, author of Cancer Killers, also one of the largest practices in the country, coaches other practices on how to grow. Genesis software features like red flag compliance warnings in real time and automated patient chart compliance checklists give me peace of mind because I don't have to worry about mistakes. Power your entire practice with our cloud-based software. That's right, we're entirely in the cloud and we have been since the very beginning. All of the tools your new practice needs in one easy-to-use platform. Now I want you to understand, compared to other new practices using other technologies, we've actually gotten proven results. We've compared our statistics with new practices starting with Genesis and our unique workflow methodology that we can actually prove that our doctors' compliance is 32% higher, that their patient retention is 26% higher, and their revenue per visit is actually 62% higher. So I hope by now you're excited and as excited as I am. So if you're ready to apply, go ahead and get started. We can offer that to you. Apply for Genesis Kickstart program today. If you're not on our website already, you can go to genesischiropracticsoftware.com/kickstart. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at 800-798-9550. Again, my name is Dr. Brian Capra, and I'm really excited to offer this program to you, and I hope we can help you get started.